Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and I am working on finishing stuff. Hashtag 100 days of finishing stuff. So I've got this journal that has been sitting around on my project cart just waiting. I worked on it last week for a little while, just getting the pages together and everything. And so here I'm going to go ahead and bind it in, and let's hope that's painless. You never know when I'm binding something. So for anyone new to my channel, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it so much. And for my not common commenters, my frequent commenters, I appreciate you all so much. I really enjoy interacting with you guys, and I just appreciate that you guys comment. I mean, yeah, I know it helps my channel and everything, but I just appreciate the interaction more than anything. So I've got this brown wax thread, and I measured 3 times the length of my book, and it's just one signature, so I don't have to measure or anything. And I did it from the outside, so it's going to be tied on the outside, which will then get covered. Um, I'll hide it afterwards. So that way I don't have to worry about tying it on the inside. I like to do that sometimes. Just, no real reason, just because sometimes I do. And I had a little trouble because it kept being loose in the middle, but I did finally figure out where to pull on it and tie it and get it. Yeah, there was loose. Pull on it. Pull, pull, pull. Tying it. I tried like 3 times because I don't trust my own ability to tie or inability to tie. So, yay, another book is a book. It's a book. Yay! I'm even putting my stuff back away. Crazy, I know. Later after this, I cleaned off my desk and I found the needle that I lost last time I found a book. So here I'm trying lace. It's too narrow. This one, I was like, oh, I could use that as a closure. That might be cute because it's like elastic. So if I sewed it, it would be like a cute little closure. But I decided not to do that. And then I thought, well, maybe I want to put some washi tape on here just to maybe underneath the lace. But then I remembered also later on that stuff doesn't stick real good to washi tape. Like washi tape, you can glue on to stuff, but to glue stuff on to washi tape doesn't necessarily work so great. So I went and got my laces to try some other laces, and spoiler alert, I went with this one. Because it was just kind of basic and was wide enough to go around. I do add a little something later on. Okay, first I had to get my glue to work. Just having glue issues. Just see that little red thing on the top of my cover? It's all by itself because the needle came out. I had to pull the needle out. And my glue was just giving me fits today. You'll see at some point I will take off that metal tip just so I can get more glue out. I don't know. It's just giving me fits. Maybe I'll try adding some more glue to it. If I try adding some more glue to it, it could help. I don't know. So I'm going to leave this flat. I'm not going to close it till it dries. If you close it before it's dry, that could just wrinkle it up and make messes. So it's best to close it before it dries. And since I had those pieces overhanging and they overhang beyond where my spine starts, where I sewed it in, and I went ahead and folded it over, and then I just stuck a little card in there to keep it from sticking to the page. That's all that I'm doing there. Since the card's plastic, if the glue sticks to it, it's easy to get off. Not so easy to get off of paper. So now I've got some little pockets and stuff that I'm going to add to the book. So how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is well. What are you guys working on? I don't think many of you, or maybe one person that watches me is doing the 100-day project. I'm not sure. But most of you aren't. Oh, I decided to turn this into a altered paper clip. Because randomness. Well, first I had to clean glue off my fingers. Because I was sticking everything in my fingers. Looked really gross. So yeah. So this video, if you're new to my channel, I'm what's the word? I'm doing, how's that? The hashtag the 100-day project. If you watch Rachel Roxy Creations, you've heard of that. But instead of like doing one long project or doing a specific thing, like my thing is finishing stuff. So I have my own hashtag, hashtag 100 days of finishing stuff, which if you looked up that hashtag on Instagram, you would find all my posts. So like, I don't think I posted a picture yesterday on YouTube. I did on Instagram. Yesterday I worked on a digital kit. So hope to have that to show you guys soon. Still working on finishing it, but I had started it, about a month or so ago. And so I'm working to finish that one. I've got a couple kits that I need to work on finishing. But I wanted to just double check some copyright issues on some things before I felt confident putting them out there. But I think I understand what I can and can't do with royalty-free images. I hope I understand it right. Yeah, because I have fun using those, and I pay for the right to use them. So, here I'm cutting off the side of the envelope so I can make it a little pocket. And then I put in the envelope upside down so that the, there you go, I did that on that side, but not the other side. Now I'm putting a little piece of collage just to cover the lines down at the bottom. I just used some ink on that envelope at some point. I use a lot of the same color sometimes, which is why you see a lot of like greens and browns and blues and whatnot. Well, like my little torn pocket there, that I don't remember when I did that, but I did it at some point. Yeah, on the other side of that envelope, I don't know. Anyway, I think I was saying I had the envelope upside down so that the fold over, the part that folds over the envelope, the close of the envelope, is actually a little tuck spot. And I'm just kind of doing a little add a page here, just gonna fold that over that page, just give some, somebody can read it, or they can put a picture, decorate over it, put a picture over it or whatever. And then I did a little collage on there, just added some interest to the page. Not that it wasn't interesting already, because it's hand dyed and interesting color with the greens and browns and little bits of oranges here and there, kind of. And then I guess I then decided, I decided I wanted to try lace. So now you're going to see me do lace. I know it doesn't necessarily seem like the kind of a journal you'd do lace in, but that's where Crafty Cat USA and I are similar, is we like that juxtaposition of a little grunge and a little pretty, like the pages are grungy, the jelly plate prints are a little grungy, but then we've got the kits from, that one's from Louisa Heinzel, that with the bird, and then the other kit I used was from Took's Craft Table. Yeah, the glue, give me all kinds of fits. I had to pause again. I keep trying to pause when his alarm goes off. My son Nathan, type 1 diabetic, he has a Dexcom, which is a continuous glucose monitor, and so every 5 minutes it tells his phone, or it tells the meter what his sugars are, and then alarms go off when they're high or low. But we have the alarm set to go off when he's under 100, so he's not like super low right now. We just don't want him to get too low too fast because of his Addison's disease. Going low is a stress on the body, and we try to avoid that extra stress that can happen. It's a belly band I've had in my stash for a while, and I finally used it today. That looked really cute across from the birds, and went really well on this journal with the butterflies and the oranges. So just adding little bits here and there. I got a little frog and toad page in there. Can't decide what I want in that pocket. I have, these are just like pieces of watercolor paper, probably, or mixed media paper that I had painted at some point in time to coordinate with another journal that I didn't end up using them for. I can't even remember which journal. Might have been the Dumbo journal. I still have the video I made putting that Dumbo journal together that nobody ever saw. It's a little golden book journal. It is like so old, and that's one of the projects I need to finish. So hopefully in the next, what are we on, day 14? So hopefully in the next 66 days, you will see the Dumbo journal get finished. That's the goal, people, finishing things. So finally, I will finish that Dumbo journal, and then I'll be like, where are those tags that I made special? Nope, I used them in this. Oh, well. Not like I can't paint more paper. All right, adding more. Here I am adding the lace, trying to get the glue to work. That is a jelly plate. Oh, what I did is I had these, that one's Took's Craft Table. I had the set from Took's Craft Table, which went perfectly with the cover. It just happened that way. I just had some William Morris papers, and I had used some of them to collage this cover. And then when I saw her journal kit, I was like, I need this journal kit. Oh, actually, yeah, was that when I bought it, or did I already have it? I don't remember. It's one of her spring ones, I think. But I was just like, it is perfect for this cover. And I like to mix and match journal kits, so, you know, put a little Louisa Heinzel in here too. And here I am you'll see me I will take the, wait, I try the needle, but it doesn't want to do anything, so, well, just take the whole top off. There we go. And then use my little brush thingy. And I just used art glitter glue on this. I didn't use any, I may regret it later, but I didn't use any Fabri-Tac, which in some places probably would have been good. And I need to find my jewelry. You know, at the end I add some metal to this, and I need to, if it comes off, I'll need to use a different glue. But so far it seems to be staying on. You'll see at the end what I put on. But let's see, what am I doing? Oh, I was just fixing that because, you know, the glue comes loose. Pieces needed to be added, glued on. So I'm going to turn those little birds into a pocket. And after I glue the lady's head on better. Yeah, that page was kind of not much going on. Needed something. And there's that beautiful dyed back that I did. And it's now getting covered. But oh well, that's what happens sometimes. I had a video on it where I used like the distress inks and stuff and just did a bunch of index cards. Then I usually will just collage on the other side of them to make journal cards and tags. There's another watercolor piece that I just stick in there for whoever gets this can decorate it. I still got a mess around me. Oh, since this video I've cleaned off my desk. You'd be so proud. And these are the cards that come in the kit. There's like 4 extra ones that I cut later and stuck in there. An owl card. There's a pocket I had put in there earlier. Just an extra piece of scrap paper, something to play with. This didn't go. I don't know why I'm even looking for a place for it. It didn't go. It's like blue and pink. I don't even know why I looked. But these were fun to use. Gotta cut the pocket in the other side. See? Oh, did you see how well, I didn't stop at that time. Got to hear the alarm. I could get up and just go turn it off. That'd be the easy thing to do. So I'm just covering the place postage here upside down. Covering it with a little bit of scrap paper and Toad. I don't know. I should put a lot of Frog and Toad in here or if somebody has a Frog and Toad and they want to fussy cut them out to put them in the book, they're like the perfect colors. This book goes perfectly. Now I'm just cutting stuff out. That's really boring to look at. No, there are some labels in here that I cut out. Fortunately, this is like 4 times the speed, so it's going super quick. It's fast as I ever cut anything. And then grabbing my ruler, and this pocket, I'm just going to use the page. But the other one I turn into a pocket just so people can see how easy it is to use one of the pockets in Took's kit. So like I said, this kit's from Took's Craft Table. And the other one of the birds was Louisa Heinzel. I can't remember the rest of the name of her channel, but it's something. So I'm just adding this piece of paper on this flip out just to add interest. Because I like that page. I like the colors, the dark teal green stuff. So yeah, this book has a lot of greens and oranges and yellows and some blues and teals. I'm getting so irritated with my glue. So that blue is also a jelly plate page that I had done. Oh, I think I was starting to say, and there might be a video of when I did it, but I had it was one where I took digitals and I jelly plated on the back of the digitals. Yeah, that's how long it's been since I started this journal. Like it's been months and months. So I'm glad to finally, this, well, I've already done this video, so it's done. The journal is done. I'll do a flip through later this week. So yep, little hedgehog pocket. He's so cute. This page was boring. Had to add something, so hedgehog it is. And trying to get the glue out it is. So there we go, little hedgehog pocket. Let's see what else is going on in the world. Oh, now I'm just going to take out some possible tags to use. I actually think I used most of them. Some birds that have some teals and greens and yellows and whatnot. That's what's nice about having some tags already made, tags and journal cards already made. Makes putting together a journal so much faster. And the fact that I make eclectic journals makes it a little bit easier. Because, anything could go with anything if it's eclectic, right? And don't worry if you're not seeing the journal cards now. You will have seen them, or can go look at my shorts and see them. Most of these are ones that I just finished recently, so they were also part of my 100 days of finishing stuff. So yeah, there is another place where they show up a little bit better, or more slowly, or whatever. So just finishing filling that up. And I gotta keep talking, or Stephanie will forget that I'm here. Sound like somebody snapped. I don't know what Dad was doing. I'm taking a chance recording this in the living room. Because, there's other people here. Okay, so, I gotta see. Did I only cut one piece? Because I was like I must have only cut one piece. I was looking all over afterwards for the second piece I cut, but apparently I only cut one piece. I don't know. So I picked you can't see it really probably, but there's like a little kind of light peach, almost peach. I don't know. It's a light color. It was almost the same color as the paper that was on the front of the journal. So that's the color I picked for the eyelet. And got more pieces to glue. And I did not do anything to protect the cover, like Mod Podge or anything like that. But there is gesso on it, so it's somewhat protected by the gesso. And let's really hope that they all stay glued down. So here I am looking for the other, because I could have sworn that I had cut 2 pieces of the green, but I didn't, apparently. Because it didn't show up when I cleaned off my desk after either. I'm looking through and seeing if any of these work for a focal point on the front cover. Because, I don't know, I think journals kind of sell better if they already have a focal point. But I really should go. Stupid alarm. I think he's already eaten something, so I'm not totally concerned about it. And I'm like, I'm pretty close to the end of this video. Okay, so I just poked that string through, like folded it in half, poked it through, and then pulled it through like that. And now I have a closure. Super cute closure. I like the green. There's a lot of that green in there. And now, I don't know, I should just like take out some of this, because I don't end up with whatever it is I'm doing here. Eventually I get to something. It's too light, I think, is part of what the problem was. I mean, I liked that piece, which I did. I had just stuck it in there for somebody to play with. And I don't know what I was thinking with that bird. It's not even any of the pieces that are in there, but, I had to, like, keep trying it. Oh, my goodness. Eventually I figure it out. You'll see. Just, like, tie and untie that a million more times, too. I'm like, well, let's try some of this. Maybe this will work. Nope, this doesn't work either. Don't get your hopes up. And then I try that with the green jelly plate print. That was it. And then I try putting a little border on it to see if that helps. No, that didn't help either. Nope, it's just too light. And it covers too much. I wasn't happy. I just wasn't happy. Now, I don't mind covering the middle because it's kind of busy in the middle. So, like that, I didn't mind covering so much. And now I'm looking through here, but they're all too small. because I didn't want to center that. I wanted to put it up a little bit. So, yeah. Nope, still not working. Nope, not working. Still not working. Oh, and hopefully the light will be better next time. Oh, the light's not bad here. I got a new, like a selfie light type thing, but I point it down. Ooh, see, now do you see where we're going with this? We have a darker bit that borders it. Yep, that's the ticket right there. That's where we end up, right there, using that piece of jelly plate. That little painty piece. I know, I covered most of the painty piece. That is hard. That's a little hard when you paint, you know, you make it and then you cover most of it. But, yeah, I had to take off the cover again. But, you know, it wouldn't look quite right by itself. I guess I could have fussy cut a butterfly and put it on there. So I made that into a pocket. Let's get another jelly plate piece on the front at the top there, you know, to make it a little bit different. And then I went and grabbed my little journal plates because I was like, this is what this needs. It needs a journal plate. It needs something at the bottom here. And so I'm just putting the little brads in there because I'm just going to glue it on because I'm like, no, I can't stick the brads through there. Plus the brads that come with those little spare parts, I think it's Paper Studio spare parts is from Hobby Lobby. Oh yeah, I cut it and then I realized that if you turn it the right way, it is shorter one way. So I just glued the bottom and the sides, left the top, you know, the top you don't glue because it's open to be able to put in a little piece of something. And yep, I just got to keep holding it because the clip doesn't go that far. So then I'm trying to figure out which are the right colors. Trying to find these are Tim Holtz corners. And it's taking me forever to find the right color because they're sandwiched in underneath some other ones, that's why. The reason I like Tim Holtz ones, I mean, yeah, they're pretty and everything, but it doesn't matter what the thickness of your cover is, they're gonna work. Because they're made more like, if you've ever seen the corners that go on like a box, like box corners that are like straight and then you fold them over, or, you know, they're like that. So wherever you bend them, so it's, yeah, that's what I like about the Tim Holtz ones, and they're pretty. I mean, they're all the same, but that's okay. It works. There's a little pocket on the front. Adding that back in there. Adding all these little pieces back inside the journal. There we go. And later on, I did add